Hello and a warm welcome to the Wipro earthian Sustainability Quiz. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the 7th edition. We're already done with our first of our quarterfinals, which was an absolute beauty of a quarterfinal, with the defending champion coming in style and winning it with a mammoth score on scoreboard. Earthian points is what he scored there. Today we have another set, that is set number 2 or quarterfinal number 2, and these 4 participants of this quarterfinal are the ones who are going to battle it out to challenge both the defending champion as well as earn themselves a place in the semi-final. We will start off by introducing my final 4, and the quarterfinalists here today. Of the 4, unfortunately, the first one last minute couldn't make it. Sometimes things just take a very different turn in our lives, and unluckily for us and for him, he's unable to participate. Best of luck to him for whatever else he's going to do. But let me introduce to you the other 3 of my final 4. The first of the 3 will be Madhavan from Iit Kanpur. Hi Hari, and welcome to the show, and I hope you are prepared.
Yes, I am rather prepared. Thank you.
He's rather prepared. That's nice to hear. Okay. The first of my quarterfinals on quarterfinal number 2, Hari Madhavan, welcome to this quiz. Moving on to my second of my quarterfinalists, it's Jaydev Singh from University College of Science, MLSU. Hi Jaydev, and welcome to this quiz. You've been through multiple rounds. You're here at the quarterfinal. You're on the top 32. That itself is great. How is top 32 going to treat you?
It would be very difficult.
Could be very difficult. I don't know if this is a modest statement coming out or he's being very genuine about it. Whichever way, best of luck to you, Jaydev, and I hope you really, really do well. Moving on to my last of my quarterfinalists here is Zaman S Khan from University of Hyderabad. Hi, Zaman. Hi, Zaman. So, one says it could be difficult. The other one says he's very well prepared for it, or rather prepared for it. I think that was his exact words. What about you, Zaman? What's your input into this whole scenario?
I don't know. I'm just here for fun.
He's here for fun. At least he's being honest about it. If you're here for fun, I hope you do have fun, because though it's a topic which is very, very serious and very, very important today, sustainability, climate sciences, environment, etc., very, very important. But at the same time, doesn't take away from the fact that we can also have fun while playing this quiz. That then, ladies and gentlemen, is my top 3 rather than top 4 here in quarterfinal 2 of the Wipro earthian Sustainability Quiz, the 7th edition of it. Best of luck to all of you. I hope you really, really do well. We will begin with the first of my 2 segments coming up for you on your screen. Here we go. Okay then, so these are my 2 segments. Today we are going to be playing out the first of which is called Earthian Sustainability. In each of the segments, the first segment you will get 15 questions. The second segment you will get 10 questions. Point systems remains the same, plus 10 minus 5 across all the, across both the sections. If you hit the buzzer and you're the first person on the buzzer, you get an opportunity to try the question. Give me a right answer, you get a plus 10. Give me a wrong answer, you get a minus 5. I will give you the correct answer and we will move on to the next question. Any doubts that you guys have? Nothing. Okay, that's nice. Just to be on the same page as everybody, the first 15 questions is a mixed bag of questions which can be text or visual based. Look at the question, press the buzzer, give me a right answer and take your 10 points. All good then, let's begin the first of my rounds. But before that, first of my segments rather, can we quickly do a buzzer check, guys? Can you all just try your buzzers once? Just Jaydev's in, Hari is in, and Zaman's in. Okay, I will clear the buzzers. Buzzers are cleared. Quick one more time, I'm going to tell you guys this. Until and unless I tell you it's your turn, which by default, by looking at your phone screens, you know who's gone on the buzzer. Until it is your turn, do not shout out the answer. Because if you do shout out the answer and it's not your turn, you're helping someone else's cause. Do not do that. It's just not worth it. Okay. As much as Zaman wants to have fun, I want to have fun. There is a little bit of spirit of competition that comes along with it. So let's all stay within those limits. We will go on to the first of my questions. It's a visual question. And here it comes. The 2019 United Nations Climate Change Conference, also known as COP25, was the 25th United Nations Climate Change Conference. It was held in Madrid, Spain, in December 2019. My question is, it was held under the presidency of which government, though it was held in Madrid, Spain? Very, very recent. Oh yeah, Hari, yes. Hari, you have gone on the buzzer. Yes, Hari, what is the answer?
Chile.
Chile is what Hari says, and the first answer is the right one to Hari. Plus 10 to you. Nice way to start. Though it was held in Madrid, Spain, it was held under the presidency of the Chilean government of the country of Chile. Plus 10 to you, Hari. I will neutralize the buzzer. And Hari gets 10 points on that scoreboard. Moving on to my next question. Question number 2. Here it comes. What does this indicate to you? Anyone on the buzzer? Zaman on the buzzer this time. Yes, Zaman. It's your turn to answer my question.
Since it was red, I will say the red data book.
Red data book. Can you give me a better answer? You're not incorrect.
Published by IUCN.
IUCN red list, not the book, but the list. Irrespective, I'll still give you points on that. Plus 10 to you. Very, very good answer. And you just went on the red color. That's a nice way of having fun. Well done. Plus 10 to you. Moving on to my next question. Before that, let me just clear my buzzer. I have cleared the buzzer. Okay. Question number 3. What are fixed income financial instruments which are used to fund projects that have positive environment and or climate benefits? It's a 2-word answer I'm looking for. Jaydev on the buzzer. Yes, Jaydev.
Is it green bonds?
See, my job as quizmaster is to ask the question.
It
Your
is
job.
green bond.
Yes, that's a better way of answering that question. It is green bonds or climate bonds that I was looking on. Plus 10 to you, Jaydev. That's a nice start to all 3 of you. Let me just clear the buzzer and I will go on to my next question. Question number 4. Between 1609 and 1613, an engineering project to bring X. Oh. Zaman, before I can finish. Yes, Zaman.
No, I think I jumped the gun.
Hey. Shouldn't have jumped the gun on this. There's only one person who gets a chance to answer, but yes, Hari, you can still try. No negative pointing or points.
Let's say water.
Fresh water. Water was the key part there. Okay. Sometimes it's just bad luck that these things happen. Let me just clear the buzzer. And I've cleared the buzzer. Okay, moving on. Next one. Number 5. Here comes the question. Who publishes these reports? Jaydev on the buzzer. Yes, Jaydev.
It is IPCC.
I like how he's reconditioned himself not to ask me but to tell me the answer. IPCC is the right answer. All those reports of global warming, the ocean and the cryosphere in changing climate and climate change and land, all reports from IPCC. Jaydev gets 10 points on that. Nicely done. Moving on. Let me clear the buzzer before that. And I've cleared the buzzer. Question number 6. Here it comes. What does this graph indicate? I'm looking at a 2-word answer. Oh, Hari. Yes, Hari.
The sigmoid curve.
No. This is the I asked you what it indicates. I didn't ask you what the name was. It indicates carrying capacity. It's right there. Growth of population. I thought growth of population was a giveaway, but never mind on that. Let me a -5 to Hari. That's okay. It's just a -5, Hari. Don't get disheartened with that. I have to first clear the buzzer, and I have cleared the buzzer. Moving on to my next question. Question number 7. The PM Kusum scheme is aimed at ensuring energy security for farmers in India, along with honoring India's commitment to increase the share of installed capacity of electric power from non-fossil fuel sources to 40% by 2030. What does Kusum stand for? Anyone willing to give me the whole answer? Even if you give me part, possibly I'll give you points. So not a problem. It's a long answer. 5. Oh, Jaydev. Yes, Jaydev.
Is it Kisan Urja Sarakshan
And the rest of it?
related to electricity?
Thanks. I'm asking you for the expansion. You're telling me what it's related to.
It's a Pradhan Mantri
Uh-huh.
Kisan Urja Sarvekshan something.
I said, even if you give me part, I'll give you points on this. Pradhan Mantri was not even a part of my question. That's why I very clearly did not include the PM in that. Wow,
Yeah.
that would have been too hard to answer. It's Kisan Urja Suraksha, which was the first part which you got right. Evam Uttan Maha Abhiyan, which is electricity technically, which you nicely concocted between two languages to give me an answer. I'll give you 10 points on that, Jaydev. Nice answer. Plus 10 to you. I like this competitive spirit among these three. Let me just clear my buzzers. Jaydev is out of that. Okay, moving on to the next one. Question number 8. Identify. One sec. Zaman on the buzzer. He's again. I don't know. That look on his face is like I went too early. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
You're on the buzzer. You might as well try and answer.
no, I'm not able to recollect it.
-5 on that. Anybody else wants to try? No points though. No, neither of them trying. My question would have been, identify this Indian environmentalist who began growing plants on the Moru Longhal hill range in Imphal around 20 years ago, transforming a once dry 300-acre hill into a forest. The answer would have been, I apologize in advance if I'm mispronouncing his name, Moirangtem Loya Nangba. That would have been the answer. Two, I love the Josh, Zaman. I absolutely love the Josh, but just be a little too careful. You don't take unnecessary risks. Have we given Zaman a -5? Okay, we've given 9. Okay, cool. Let me just first neutralize the buzzer. Okay, buzzer neutralized. Okay, question number 9. Moving on, Zaman taking a -5 unnecessarily on that. Moving on to question number 9. What does this stand for? R-O. Even if you give me expansion to ROHS and not explain the whole thing out, I'm perfectly okay. Anybody buzzing? Jaydev on the buzzer. That look on his face says he's guessing, but go on.
It is restriction of hazardous substances.
You're on 30. If this is wrong, you go to 25. What do you think?
Can be anything. It's
Sorry?
my guess. It's my guess.
Sometimes guesswork is all that matters, especially when you can work the words out. Restriction on hazardous substances. This in the world of electricity. That is the right answer on that. Jaydev, plus 10 to you. You move to 40 instead of a 25. Let me clear my buzzer. I am cleared. Moving on to my next question. Question number 10. The dramatic decline of the population and the extent of poaching promoted the government to institute Gaira Gasti, a reconnaissance patrol of 130 armed men and a network of guard posts all over Chaitwan National Park, Nepal. This was to protect which animal? Jaydev on the buzzer. Yes, Jaydev.
It is Indian rhinoceros.
His confidence is coming back because he started his first answer with "is it?" Now he is so confident. I will confidently say Indian rhinoceros is plus 10 to you. Very, very nice answer. Nicely worked out. Okay, moving on to my question 11. Question number 11. Here it comes. The 27 heads of state and government of the European Union finally agreed to implement the 2020 targets by 2020. In 2008. This is when the agreement happened. What are these targets? 2020. What are they specifically meant for? Anybody on the buzzer? Ooh, all seriously reading the question, which basically in quizzer terminology means I don't know the answer and I will look serious and concentrate on the question. Escaping the quizmaster's eyes. And that means no buzzers there, no buzzers to anybody. 2020 targets were agreed upon in way back in 2008. But right now, the 2020 target for this particular question, the answer would be to reduce by 20% the emissions of greenhouse gases compared to the 1990 levels, increase by 20% the energy efficiency in the European Union, and to reach 20% of renewables in total energy consumption in the European Union. That would have been the 2020 target. Nobody risking it. Sometimes it's a good thing to do when you're not too sure of it. There's no point taking an unnecessary negative. But any of you were working towards the answer in your head? No? No. Okay, at least they're all being honest about it. No one was working towards the answer there. We will go on to the next one. You need to identify this Indian Gandhian environmentalist for me. One sec. Hold it. I need to... Okay, thank you for holding. I need to clear the buzzer. Yes, buzzers are cleared. You need to identify this Indian Gandhian environmentalist for me. Question number 12. Here it comes. Zaman on the buzzer, and this time it doesn't look like it was by mistake, but go on, Zaman.
I'll say Chandi Prasad Bhatt of the Chipko movement.
With all those unnecessary buzzers, this time it was a necessary buzzer with a necessary answer. Chandi Prasad Bhatt. Plus 10 to you, Zaman. Very, very good answer to you on that Indian Gandhian environmentalist. We will move on to the next question, but before that, I will clear my buzzer. I understand when you're watching this, you might hear me say clear the buzzer so many times, but it's practically one of the most basic tools of this quiz, because without the buzzer, you don't know who's going to go to answer the question. So I cleared it out. Question number 13. Whose unlucky number or lucky number will this be? Here we go. The first known use of this term in a biological context was in 1959, when it was employed to describe the breakdown of materials into innocuous components by microorganisms. And hurry on the buzzer. Yes.
Decomposition.
Sorry?
Decomposition.
I'll give you another try. You're giving me the meaning, you're not giving me the term. The question is very clearly which term. So I'll still give you another try. You're giving me the meaning.
Biolysis.
-5, Hari. -5 on that. It's biodegradable, the term.
Oh.
It's there. It's a biological context. Breakdown of material, microorganisms, biodegradable. Unnecessary -5, Hari. But good try on that. Let me first make sure all of us are clear on the buzzer. And I will go to question number 14. By what better name... Zaman and Jaidev on the buzzer, but Zaman fastest on it. Yes, Zaman.
This is the Grow Harlem Brundland Report. The Brundland Report.
Anything else you want to add to?
About sustainability, sustainable development.
You seem to be in a flow. Give me more.
So the report is known as the Brundland Report. It's named after a former Prime Minister of Norway, Gro Harlem Brundtland. So it's about so I think it was the first time sustainable development, something called sustainable development, came up.
Anything more? What is the birthday of the Prime Minister? Man, you know so much detailing. I don't need to know that. My question would have been, by what other name do we know this? The Brundtland Report is the right answer. Plus 10 to you, Zaman. Very, very good answer on that. And I will go to the last of my questions on segment 1. Here we go. The Ashoka Trust for Research in Ecology and Environment, ATRE, had started off a campaign called SPAIS on the India Biodiversity Portal, where anyone who could easily participate in the campaign. What does SPAIS stand for? Who's going on the buzzer? Oh, Jaidev is.
Is it Society of Pediatric Anesthesiologists?
You just made up a new society all by yourself. I think you should crown yourself president of that society because no, not even close to it. Simple and easy. It's a campaign that was on India Biodiversity Portal. I thought that was a clue. The answer is spotting invasive alien species. It was all about trying to get people, the regular common people, involved in trying to spot these species and crowdsource as much data as possible. So the answer there, of course, being spotting invasive alien species. Though I did like your creativity on the answer, I can't give you points on that. That's a -5 to Jayadev. That brings me to the end of my first segment. At the end of the first segment, let's quickly have a look at the overall scores and how they stand. Here we go. Of course, Amar not here with us. Hari, unfortunate. I would honestly say unfortunate because you gave me some good answers. Very, very good answers, but just not the right ones. You don't give up, Hari. There's another entire segment remaining. Jaydev is on 45, Zaman on 25. This is getting neck and neck and this is getting interesting. Which also leads me to my last segment or the second segment of this quiz coming up for you on your screen now. Okay, so this is how this segment plays out. You're going to get 10 questions. The first 3 are missing boxes questions where you will get a clue, couple of boxes below. If there's only one line of boxes, that means it's a one-word answer. If there are multiple lines of boxes, that many words in the answer. I've thrown in a couple of letters in between to help you answer the question better. +10 if you get it right, -5 if you get it wrong. Only one person gets a chance to answer a question. The second 3 questions, the first 3 questions are these. The next 3 questions are connection or lateral thinking questions. You will get 3 different elements. You need to put them together, 3 or more elements. You need to put them together and give me a final answer. I'm not looking at bit part explanations. I just need a final answer and you get 10 points for the correct answer. The next 4 questions are either text or visual. It can vary either which ways. Read the question, give me a right answer, +10. Also, something for you to ponder and remind yourselves of. From this part, that is the second segment, how many ever questions you answer right, the weightage of that at being 2.5 will be the total score that you will carry forward to the semi-final. So there is something for you to start off with the semi-final also. So please make sure you try and answer as many as you can in this segment because whatever weightage score you get here, that moves on. Your overall score here decides whether you win or not. All good? Any doubts? No doubts. Lovely. My buzzers are clean. Question number 1. Answer what's missing in these boxes. Here we go. This occurs when there is an increase in greenhouse gas emissions in one country as a result of an emissions reduction by a second country with a strict climate policy. There are enough letters there to answer that, those 2 words. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hari has gone on the buzzer on this. Hari, what's the answer?
Carbon leakage.
Good answer, Hari. Very, very good answer. That is carbon leakage is the right answer. +10 to you. Okay, then that means Hari gets himself a good 10-pointer on getting the answer right. We will move on to question number 2. And question number 2 on your screens. Here we go. The proportion of sunlight reflected by a surface of... Oh, Hari again on the buzzer. Yes, Hari.
Albedo.
Spell that for me.
ALBEDO.
Confident. Nicely done. +10 to you, Hari. Very, very nicely answered. Gets himself on 20. Oh, this battle is getting just interesting. Moving on to the next one. Question number 3. Here it comes. All biologically driven carbon fluxes and storage in marine systems that are amenable to management. Oh, Jaydev on the buzzer this time. Yes, Jaydev.
It is blue carbon.
Good answer. +10 to you. Blue carbon gets himself to 55. Oh, this is getting tantalizingly close. I have 7 more questions that will not only decide the fate of who the quarterfinal winner is, but also about who takes in how much weighted average earthian points into the next round. Here we go. My buzzers are clear. Oh, wait. Buzzers are clear. Okay. Question number 4. Here we go. Connection question. What does all these three? Anybody? It's a simple answer. It's a 3-word answer that I'm looking for. And one of the most basic things that gets spoken about in the world of climate sciences. Jaidev, after a lot of thinking, yes, Jaidev?
You are saying 3-word answer, so
Yes.
I will try greenhouse effect.
I love the way he breaks it down. He says, you are saying 3-word answer, so the only 3 words that come to my mind are greenhouse effect, and the only 2 things that come to my mind right now is the number 1 and the number 0. 10 points is what you get. Very, very nicely answered. Good answer on that, Jaidev. That takes you to 65. I am liking this. Okay. Before I go to the next one, okay. The next connect question or the lateral thinking question has got enough clues on screen for you. Okay. It's literally a 2-word answer that I'm looking for. I hope that helps. I like how Jaydev registers it. He starts looking up when he's registering it. That's a nice way of registering stuff. Here we go. Question number 5. Zaman. Yes, Zaman.
This is the El Nino.
Why El Nino?
I just saw the boy.
So you're going on only the boy and me saying it's a 2-word answer. I like how these guys are catching on. That's a nice thing. 35 to you. Very, very good answer on the El Nino. The boy, of course, that's the Spanish term for El Nino is Spanish for the boy. Originally was applied to an annual weak warm ocean current that ran southwards along the coast of Peru and Ecuador, which were there on your screen. And especially big event that happened in 1998 resulted in a mass coral bleaching. El Nino, very, very good answer. And we'll move on to the next one. But before that, let me just quickly go and clear my buzzers. Okay, buzzer cleared. Next one. This is a type of a model. Models, right? Climate models. This is a type of them. So be very careful. I need a specific answer. I'm telling you right away, I'm not giving you points on climate models. I need a specific answer. Here we go. That 288K is a huge clue. Anyone? Nobody risking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody on the buzzer. Nobody on the buzzer, which means I get to give the answer out. This is the 0-dimension Earth model, which is one of the climate models that I use. It's a very simple model. This yield an apparent effective average Earth temperature of 288K is when with the simulation and the modeling is where they are reached. 0-dimension models do not address the temperature distribution on Earth or the factors that are there across it. It's a very simple model of radiative equilibrium of the Earth with that particular equation that I showed you. They use that equation for that model. Nobody getting points, nobody taking negatives. We'll go on to my next one, which is a simple visual question. But before that, I need to clear my buzzer. So nobody was on the buzzer, so nothing much to clear. Question number 7. Here we go. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration of the United States, Department of Commerce, states that there are 2 major causes of global sea level rising. If one of these is the increased melting of land-based ice, such as glaciers and ice sheets, what is the other? Anyone? No one? Okay, Hari has nodded his head and he's going for this. Yes, Hari.
No, I'm just guessing thermal expansion of water.
And what exactly were you waiting for the last 35 seconds? Yeah, that is the right answer. Oh my God, he's not even happy to take the points. Take the points, Hari. That is the right answer. Thermal expansion of water is the secondary problem to it. First, of course, the melting of the ice. Second one is the thermal expansion of water, which results in rising sea levels. Very, very good answer. Plus 10 to you, Hari. And the next question. Question number 8. What is this X? Dash is the most important positive feedback in this climate system. Oh, Zaman on the buzzer. Yes, Zaman.
I'll say ozone.
Die. Unnecessary. -5. Anybody else trying? No negative marking? You don't need to buzz. You can just give me an answer.
I'm going with water vapor.
That's exactly what it is. Water vapor. Why? I mean, why not sometimes take those risks? Sometimes when those risks are required, you guys don't take it. Next one, question number 9. Penultimate question. Which hypothesis, originally proposed by Robert J. Charlson, James Lovelock, Mainrat, Andrea, and Stephen G. Warren, proposes a negative feedback loop that operates between ocean ecosystems and the Earth's climates? Answer is on your screen. But you need to figure it out. It's not straight up there. Jaidev.
Is it claw hypothesis?
Why?
Because you said it's on screen, like Clark and first letter of
Charlson, Lovelock, Andrea, and Warren gives you CL8. I love the way this boy thinks. Very, very nice. +10 to you, Jaidev. Very, very good answer. Takes you to 75. One last question to go. Hari on 30, which I don't know why Hari is on 30. I'm a little annoyed with Hari that he's on 30. You should have been more than that because he answers so well, he thinks so well, but he doesn't press at the right time. Zaman, unfortunately, took unnecessary negatives. Sometimes fun can have its own cost. But again, Zaman at 30, I don't know if 30 is the score I'd like you to be. I think I would have liked you to be at 40 or 50. Not because, for any other reason, because I think 2 answers, one was an internet problem, and the other one, I think you went late. You went late on the buzzer on another question, which could have been 2 more points. But these things happen. Ladies and gentlemen, the last question of this quarterfinal, which pretty much is decided on the scoreboard, but nonetheless, let's take a look at the last question. What is an What is an average of weather and weather extremes over a period of typically 30 years known as? Hari! Yes, Hari.
Climate.
What? Why would you say that? I need a better answer. You're not giving me a full answer. I may not give you a negative, but it's definitely not a full answer.
Climate change.
Chai. Average of weather and weather extremes over a period of typically 30 years is known as climate normal. That is the climate normal. That's why I said I can't give it to you on only climate. You're not giving me a full answer. I'm not giving you negatives though, because there's only one person that qualifies from this and there's no point giving you an unnecessary negative there. But that means, ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly have a look at our final score. After a climate normal, what is our earthian point normal? Earthian points for you on your screen now. Hari and Zaman with both 30. I would have been a lot more happier had both Hari and Zaman been at 50 each, because I think they both deserve 2 answers that they could have given. But nonetheless, Jaidev, very, very well worked out answers. I'm not sure it's the preparation that spoke here. There is more logical thinking that spoke for me from the way you answered. Whether it was greenhouse effect, whether it was what's the answer you gave me just now?
claw hypothesis.
Claw hypothesis, I think you very, very well worked out there. Working out sometimes can be also as essential as preparation. And when you have that preparation which is there in the background, all you need to do is work out on the questions on screen, and resulting is what Jaidev is. He's our champion from quarterfinal 2, moves on to the semi-final. Of course, there are earthian points that you carry on as weighted average into the next round. I will keep tab of that, not for you to worry. As for the rest of you, that is Hari and Zaman, it's been an absolute pleasure quizzing with you guys. I think I love the way you guys answered. Even with something as incomplete as just climate, I think, Hari, I love that passion that you have when you answer questions. Zaman, the idea of having fun is absolutely worth it. Yes, you did take one was a negative, which was not necessary. But otherwise, I absolutely enjoyed quizzing with you here today. I hope you at home also had fun watching this particular episode of Wipro Earthian Sustainability Quiz, the 7th edition of it, of course. I am Lloyd Saldana signing off. There's another quarterfinal and many more quarterfinals to come. Do stay tuned. Till then, take care. See you.